You know those times you give your kid your phone to chill them out? You probably put them on YouTube Kids, right? It's supposed to be a safe place full of educational and entertaining videos. Did you ever wonder if what they're watching is safe? Well, some pretty twisted stuff surfaced a few years back, and it caused an uproar. People started noticing that loads of videos, which looked like kiddie content on the outside, were anything but. They were sneaky. The titles, descriptions, and keywords were all geared towards kids. Peppa Pig, Paw Patrol, Mickey Mouse, you name it. A whole bunch of beloved cartoon characters feature in these videos. Nothing wrong with that, except these toon favorites were being depicted in crazy and sometimes downright disturbing situations. We're talking explicit stuff. Violence, toilet humor, and sexual innuendo. Nasty. Once this scandal hit the fan, it got a name based on one repeating theme found in the videos, Elsa from Frozen. It was labeled Elsagate. Yeah, innocent-looking Elsa was getting dragged into all sorts of weird adventures. It gets worse. Not only were kiddos being exposed to rank material, these vids were also racking up millions of views and likes. Some even had ads, meaning folks behind Elsagate were making bank from Google ad revenue. You could argue that YouTube's algorithm was helping spread this messed up content. Then, experts started weighing in. They reckoned that these videos were likely being auto-playlisted by algorithms that zeroed in on popular search terms and tags. They didn't think that human curators were overseeing this content, which meant that anything could slip through the net. On top of that, psychologists piped up with some pretty grim forecasts. They suggested that watching scenes of poop-smothered characters could impact a child's understanding of social boundaries and norms. The more a kid is exposed to this content, the higher their chance of exhibiting antisocial behavior. That's one messed up outcome from watching a funny video. Moving on to what happened next. When these reports began to surface, the bigwigs jumped in. By November 2017, both YouTube and Google had pledged to crack down on this not-okay content. They pledged to toughen up their censorship guidelines, specifically for content aimed at kids. Some cleanup action followed. Tons of channels and vids were axed, demonetized, or age-restricted. Granted, this meant some perfectly fine, genuinely for kids channels suffered too. You could call it collateral damage in the war against poisonous videos. This whole Elsagate debacle also prompted changes in advertising policy. Big brands didn't fancy being associated with these videos, so they pulled their ads from YouTube. So, where are we now? It's a constant battle, my friend. As with any online content, regulating it is a slippery beast. New offensive videos always pop up. The folks at YouTube are constantly firefighting, trying their best to stay ahead. But here's the real tricky bit. There's no surefire way to separate the wheat from the chaff. Some nasty content will always slip through because they're disguised as normal kids' videos. You might think you're okay letting your kid watch Elsa because they're not going to stumble upon a video of her at a crystal meth lab, but buddy, you'd be wrong. Bottom line, even the most innocent corners of the internet can have some dark, hidden alleys. YouTube Kids demonstrates that. It's essential to be vigilant and keep an eye on what your little ones are consuming, because in the end, web safety is a shared responsibility. And we all definitely don't want another Elsagate saga again, do we?